Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kemi. Welcome. If you're new on here, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. I appreciate it. If you are coming back, I appreciate you. You are a real MVP. According to the title of the video, you guys know that I'm going to be sharing 5 YouTubers that I watch on here that talk about money, wealth, like how to save money, how to make money, and how to get out of debt. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 people that I follow on YouTube. So I call them financial influencers. But yeah. But before I get going on that, I want to shout out a YouTuber that has been so helpful, has been so supportive on here. I met her here on YouTube, and that's the cool thing about YouTube is that you start to build a whole community of people that are supportive, and you support them too. And so I'm so excited that I'm still a budding YouTuber. I'm still starting out, but I have to shout out the real K-Nerd. Thank you so much if you're watching this. You are so amazing. Thank you for always commenting, always liking my videos, and just engaging me. I appreciate you. Like, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm thinking about making this a regular thing where from time to time, not every single video, but from time to time, I will shout out people. If you think that's a good idea, please comment, let me know. Tell me if it's a good idea. Let's get on with the 5 people that I watch. That's how I learn about 401k, how not to, like, if you move from one job to the other and you had 401k on the one job, like, don't take the check. Like when in the past when I leave a job and I was doing 401k, I would just have them give me the check and I spend it. I never rolled it over to an IRA account. And now I'm just like, that's such a stupid idea. I probably would have saved up so much money if I had just continued leaving it in like an investment account or something. Anyways, let's get on with this 5 people. The very first couple that I want to share with you guys is, they are called the Rich and Regular. That's the name of their account. I love the name of their account. It's called Rich and Regular. I think they have a podcast. I know that they have a website for sure, but I'm gonna link their YouTube account to in the description box. Rich and Regular. I love that they put 2 of my loves together. They make food and money, and they fuse that together. The husband, I think, is a chef, and he makes a really fun, interesting, cool looking meal while they chat about money, their history with money, and their journey through where they're at right now. So I really enjoy their content because they, talking about money and learning about money, especially when you don't come from money and you don't know how to save and you are in debt, it makes me tensed up. Like, when I think about my future and I don't have a savings account and I don't know how to make money, it makes me really nervous. So I love that they make it kind of chilled, like they're eating while they're talking about money. It should not be something that makes you tensed up. So I really like the way they talk about money and the way they present their content. It's really cool. So I enjoy their content so much. The second person I want to talk about is Focus Spender. The Focus Spender, I really enjoy her content. I love the way she talks. She sounds so relaxed. And I think because of her content, I really learned the whole idea of compound interest, like how compound interest could work in your favor and it could work against you. If you have a lot of credit card debt and you're only paying your minimum on your credit card, you are screwing yourself, okay? You are. Because of compound interest, your balance doesn't really go down because your minimum just ends up going to your interests. So I really love that I learned that from her. So that's it. That's how compound interest could work against you. And then in terms of if you have a high savings rate account, like high savings rate, I don't know what I'm saying, high savings rate account, or if you're investing, compound interest will work in your favor because over time, your money will continue to make money for you. Okay, over time, your money will grow over time, and high interest rates. Compound interest will help your money grow. Okay, so I learned that from Focus Spender, and I don't know what's going on with YouTube and the algorithm. I never find her on my feed. I rarely find her on my feed, even though I clicked on that bell so that I can be alerted when she makes new content. But if you guys check her out and you love her content and how she talks about, wealth, money, I do. How I know when she's produced or uploaded new video on YouTube is I also follow her on Instagram. And on Instagram, I'm able to see whenever she makes new content. So once I see that on Instagram, then I just go on YouTube, go find her, and I consume her content that way. The third person that I really, really enjoy, I probably watch this account the most out of every one of them, but our Rich Journey. They are a couple, they're a Black couple, and they are really cool. They live in Portugal right now. They're Americans that retired in Portugal, and they have two beautiful kids who now have their channel also, and like YouTube channel. And what I watch their YouTube channel for is learning about ETFs, like what stocks to buy, what bonds to buy, how to buy it, how does stock work, like how do you make money off of buying stocks, what is an ETF. I think it was their channel that I watched about 401k and rolling over my accounts, IRA accounts. Like if you don't know any of these things and it sounds intimidating or you're feeling tense, don't worry. Like even though I'm telling you guys all these things, it's because I watched their channel that I've been able to learn a lot about all of these things. And sometimes it's watching the same video over and over and over and over again, or pausing the video to go Google what is an IRA. Maybe for whatever reason they were talking fast or something, and whatever they said did not make sense, and maybe I just need to go see someone else talk about it. And that's why the people that I watch on here, this like I'm telling you guys about my top 5. There's so many other people that I watch their content that talk about money, wealth, like that I watch that I'm not talking about here, because different people have different personalities and some people are able to explain the same thing so much better. So our Johnny, I watch them for investing, basically, and then retiring outside of America. I like their content about Portugal, and I like they talk about ETFs, they talk about index funds, they talk about what they did. Like they are part of the fire movement. So they talk about how they, saved so much money to be able to retire early. So our Rich Journey, I love their content. Check them out. You will not be disappointed. And give this, if this is new to you, give it time. Over time, you will see how helpful this will be for you. Because it took me a lot of time, years even, to embrace some of these concepts and ideas. All right, I feel like thirsty and stuff. This is my favorite treat drink because I do the keto diet. I think some of you know that. This has electrolytes in it, but it's 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 calorie, and so I get the electrolytes without the carbs. But I like the berry flavor. It's so good, so good. All right, so I talked about our rich journey. The 4th person that I want to talk about is called the Miss Be Helpful. She's a Latina woman and she's so good. She's so good about explaining about credit. Her and the Focus Spender, I think, really helped me focus on paying down my credit cards. And they also, I think her and the Focus Spender, I learned about compound interest. And she really teaches you how to do DIYs and strategies, things that she did to save money so she can invest, so she can take advantage of that 401k at work, or so she's really good about talking about credit, savings. She talks about some of those apps that Robinhood, they're investing apps, Robinhood, Acorn, Betterment. Oh my God, it's a fly, something, some kind of insect or something. All right, yeah. So Miss Be Helpful, check her out. She's so good. I really enjoy her content also, and I think she was probably one of the first people that I discovered on the internet that was talking about all of this stuff. The very last couple I'm going to talk about, one Big Happy Life. That's the name of the channel. They are also amazing. They are a couple. Both of them are lawyers. So I just felt like they really knew what they were talking about. And I love their concepts or ideology about getting to financial freedom, because they did not, they don't feel like, oh, don't drink Starbucks anymore. They said, like, at least budget it into, let it be a part of your budget, so that, you don't have to feel like you can't have any of the luxuries on your road to financial freedom. So I like them because of that, because I felt like when I was watching all the other people like that I watch on YouTube about finances, like it was always like Dave Ramsey, like, you can't afford that, don't do that, don't do. But the One Big Happy Life, I really enjoyed their ideology about getting to financial freedom. If you guys have other people that you follow that I didn't mention, or maybe I don't know about, let me know. Leave a comment below. I have the biggest FOMO. Like, I'm always like, what don't I know? What do people do that is making their lives easier, that I don't know about? So if you guys know any buddy on here, either Instagram or YouTube, that make content about finances, let me know. Who do you follow? Who do you hear about? I think I'm also gonna talk about books that I read or that I've listened to, like on audiobooks. If you're, yeah, I'm gonna leave that. But thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for watching this. If you liked it, go ahead and like my video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Thank you. I will see you guys soon. Bye.